Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise unto Yahweh Shem Shai and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Um, just a quick extra. I found this article, which we know the ultimate war is the elite of Yahweh Shem Shai, which is the elect of Israel versus the elite, the elect of Satan, the elite of Edom. That's the ultimate battle, which we're nationalists, you know what I'm saying? But this is a good article showing what we're talking about. Because anyone on this earth who is a nationalist is an enemy of the elite and the globalists, because you are therefore against their agenda, their one world government, and to have the people to be as one. To remove, borders and nationalities and so forth. Even though a lot of the nationalities we have today are fake. It says, for the final war for the planet Earth pits the globalists against the nationalists. War of the Titans, globalists versus the nationalists. It says, our enemy is globalism. This enemy wants to destroy your country and all nations around the world. They are the globalists. You are not new to this site, so you know exactly who we are referring to. They are the people who run the Bilderberg Group, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, Federal Reserve, United Nations, International Monetary Fund, Bank of International, Bank of International Settlements, the World Bank, Knights of the Malta, central banks, offshore tax havens, warlord bankers, the black nobility, the City of London, the Bank of England, the Vatican Bank, and many other dark brotherhoods of Edomites. Right, the top Edomites, mainly the so-called Jews. Who are the globalists fighting? The globalists are fighting the nationalists, not only in the United States, but in the United Kingdom, Australia, Venezuela, England, the European Union, and all around the world. Anywhere where the globalists can destroy national cultures, borders, language, economies, currencies, natural resources, on basically anything of value, they do so to create a cultural of chaos to capitalize on opportunism. War fills the pockets of globalists who gut nations and bleed their economies of cash and shelter it in offshore accounts. When we say globalists, we are speaking about a very small group of Edomites, I'm going to put that in there, who are the principal stockholders in every national central bank throughout the world. They are also, which is, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and so forth, man, the top Illuminati families. They are also the principal stockholders in the top multinational industries who always get military contracts. The military-industrial complex is owned by the same people who own the central banks, globalists, and what we sometimes call transnationalists, because these people, the elites, don't actually have a particular plantation that they're assigned to. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about America or anything like that. They care about ruling the whole world under a one world government. Alright? They're not patriotic to any particular so-called nation. This small group of transnational globalists provoke war to create an income stream to support their cabal. Developing countries take out loans from these banks just to find their country can never pay back their war masters. This is neo-feudalism, or the new world order that the globalists are creating for us. All right, they also make the weapons for both sides and profit double. There also war is the biggest business. Blah 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 blah. To achieve their goal of total world domination, their agenda is destroy all the nations and unite under one world government, religion, and military. So this is the agenda that's been you see happening on the news, man. Okay, that's why they're bringing nationalism to the forefront, and they're gonna cause they're gonna basically bring in mass chaos and blame it on them. Depopulate the enemy. That's us, folks. To force vaccinations, poisons food, irradiated GMOs filled with deadly chemicals, and chemtrails full of poisonous sprayed down on us like we are insects and rodents to be exterminated. Keep us uneducated and uninformed, from fluoridating the water to substandard education to mainstream media propaganda and revisionist history. All have been in play for decades to make sure the enemy, that's us, mainly you Israelites, can't think clearly, because you Israelites, you're the main opposition really to their power, because if it ain't for Israel and Yahweh Shai, the world would fall into the hands of these elites completely. Keep the enemy, that's us, folks, off balance with their propaganda war machine, their criminal banking system, fixed elections, which includes Donald Trump, for you dumb fucks out there. spiraling debt and inflation, broken education system, crumbling infrastructure, bad trade deals, UN created laws, fake diseases, blah blah blah. In this way, most people can't even think the thoughts that would lead them to understand that the government is responsible for false flags attacks that put fear into the population. And a lot of people are going to wake up to this. A lot of people are going to start waking up to the fact that their governments don't work for them, and that's going to lead right into 2nd Exodus, the 15th chapter, where it says there shall be sedition among men, because you're going to get a group of the people who are awakened to the fact that the government is criminal and against them, and they're preparing for that, and those people are going to be labeled terrorists. Okay, and who's the one that's most against? The Hebrew Israelites, man. We're ready to die for this thing. That the government is responsible for turning over American sovereignty to the globalist enemy through illegal executive actions, false debt owed to the Federal Reserve, a rigged banking system, gambling on Wall Street, creation of foreign derivatives, corporate theft, weaponizing the internet, pervasive surveillance of all aspects of American life, destruction of the Bill of Rights via the Patriot Act, and the willful theft of the rights given to American citizens through the Constitution of the United States. So there you go. Modus operandi, the ISIS. So this is a good article, man. And what really draw me to the article is what it used the terms that I've been speaking about lately. Nationalists. So hey, we in that time, man. The elites are about to play their hand. And get this thing popping, man. All right, start black bagging people and all that. So, yeah, keep your eyes out, man. We're in that time. They're going for it. They're going for it, man. They're going for the new world order, man. But we know, according to the scriptures, in the book of Job, man, that they're not going to achieve their success, man, their enterprise. Okay, the Lord's going to disappoint them. So with that, I'm say shalom.